Well, hello everybody, it's old Chainsaw Bob. I'm out for a little ride on Charlie Chan, my scooter today. And it's a 150cc Chinese scooter, a clone of a like a 2010 or something like that Yamaha Zuma. So anyway, we're down here, the little town I was born in. This is McKaysville, Georgia, right here. And I was born back behind us here about a half a mile or so. And I just stopped here to turn the camera on because I was getting ready to go across this bridge here. This old iron bridge. It's been around for 75 to 80 years. And we'll just do a little bit of a ride. It's been raining down here. As you can see, the streets are wet. The river's up, letting water off for the Ocoee Whitewater Rapids up there on the river road. Now we're in Tennessee right here. Whoa, with a big bump. I guess we can turn right on the red here. I don't see why not. Looks like that rain may be chasing me around here a little bit. I don't think I'm going to go the way that the rain's showing. I'll just go this way over here. Go back across another bridge. I've been out riding my Ice Bear Champion Honda CT70 clone this morning, or this afternoon, just before I started riding this. I didn't take the camera with me. And when I received it, it was wrecked. And it had been dropped, not wrecked, but it had been dropped on its nose and crushed in the headlight, the speedometer, ears that hold the headlight on and whatnot. So it's I bought it at the same place I bought this one, Moto Buys, and I guess they're a pretty good outfit to work with, but didn't have any problem at all with this scooter here. I bought it back in January, but it sort of seems to me like I'm kind of getting the runaround on getting the necessary parts. When I received that scooter, it was still in the crate, delivered by a truck, and it was sitting on a wooden skid, supposedly strapped down, but there's only one strap holding it. And so I opened the box up before I'd signed for it, and everything looked okay. Then the driver goes on, drives off, and as I start to pull the foam wrappings, plastic wrappings around, the handlebars and the headlight and just about everything that had wrappings around it, foam wrappings, that's when I discovered that I had broken speedometer. And then I got to looking at it a little more, and I looked at the headlight, and the ring on the headlight's all squashed in. It looks like the headlight lens itself is broken, and the headlight points to the ground on the left side of the bike about 5 feet out. And in other words, it's all askew there. So I got in touch with them after about 3 days trying to get a hold of them. And so I sent them pictures of all that, told them what had happened, you know. It hadn't even been ridden yet. And they said, well, they'd forward the pictures on to the company that makes the ice bears, the U.S. representative for them. And so they did. So about 3 or 4 days later, I got a speedometer. And it's nice and dandy, and the speedometer looks good and everything, you know. I can't even bolt that speedometer into that headlight shell because everything's all messed up on it. So I called them up because I'd emailed them before, and it seems to take a long time to get any answers or anything. So I emailed them, and I did get a little nasty with them. I don't normally do that, but they really teed me off because they just, you know, oh, you bought it? Well, you need something? Well, that's kind of tough, but you know, that's the way I feel. And whether they feel that way or not, I don't know. So they sent me another email wanting more information, and I sent an email back telling them that I'd already gave them all the information, but I gave the information again with sending the pictures of what it looked like and everything. And I can't even get it inspected right now to get my title. They come out, and the sheriff has to inspect the numbers and make sure it's street worthy and everything. And it's not street worthy. It's got a broken speedometer, a broken headlight, and so I can't even do that. So anyway, I got out on the back roads there around my house there and took a little ride on it, just to see, you know, I'm trying to make sure that it rides okay and everything works on it, you know. And nothing, you know, didn't look like the forks or anything was bent, but I wanted to ride it to make sure. So anyway, that's why I haven't made a video of that yet. And I hope it's going to be a good, reliable little bike. It certainly looks like it's be. And when the little ride I took today, it seems like it's got, you know, adequate power. Matter of fact, I was a little surprised how powerful it seems. And I thought I put like 10 kilometers or 20 kilometers on it. I didn't even notice what it was. The odometer still works. But it's trying to sprinkle rain on me here. So anyway, I did take a couple of pictures of it while I was riding. I didn't take my video camera. I just took a still camera with me. Sure is a good looking little bike, I'll say that part. I feel very awkward on it though. And, it's been 50 years since I had one of those. I had I think a new 71, or maybe it was a new 72 CT70, and mine was green that I had. I bought it new, and it had a 4-speed manual transmission with a clutch, hand clutch. Anyhow, that's where all that's at. I'm going to pull over up here and let these people go by. There's a driveway right here somewhere or another. Yeah, right up here. And because I just like to putt around on these little roads. I mean, I don't want to brag too much on this one. I haven't got the tape off the turn signal lights here. Something might go wrong with it or something. So far, it's just been excellent. It just doesn't quite do what I wanted to do. I thought I could ride it in the dirt and stuff, and I can, but it just beat the dickens out of me to do it. It just doesn't have the suspension and to do that with. And so I thought, well, I would try that other bike, and maybe I would sell one or the other of them. You know, the one I liked I'd keep, and I'd sell the other one. And right now, I don't know which one that's going to be. I really like this bike, though. This thing rides good and runs good. So who knows? Maybe that might be for sale. I don't know. I get it fixed back up where it's supposed to be. We'll just see. It hadn't occurred to me that I would feel so awkward on it, you know, when I ride it. I mean, I feel like a bear on a bicycle. That's what I feel like, a bear on a 16-inch wheel bicycle. And that's going to take some getting used to for me for all these years. And it's got the 4-speed with the automatic clutch in it. And boy, I have not yet perfected. I got the upshifts down pretty pat, but the downshifts, why, it's going to take a little while for I to get them perfected. Seems like a very jerky when I do that, you know, for some reason or another. I took the heel-toe shifter off of it and ordered me just a regular gear shift part, and so I think that helped me a little bit. That heel-toe shifter and me just was not getting along. We're going down Kudzu Alley here. Isn't that pretty? This scooter here runs very, very good as long as you keep premium gas in it, 91 to 93 octane. I put 93 octane in it today. It was $4.25, I think, a gallon for it. It only holds about 1.5 gallons, so it's never going to cost you much. It just runs beautifully. I'm so afraid something's going wrong with it, you know. I bought a larger carburetor for this and a straight through exhaust pipe part, but I haven't put it on there yet. And I want to get it kind of broke in and see how it run before I changed that, to see if in fact that change made any difference, you know. I remember when I first bought this one that I was pretty awkward on this one. I'm used to riding scooters. I've got that 200 Bergman, and I remember back to the day I bought it, how awkward I was on it coming home from the dealership. And I had to ride about 70 miles home from where I bought it at. And I kind of felt like a bear on a bicycle, but I feel like a grizzly bear on a bicycle on that Trail 70. Getting ready to have my 82nd birthday here in a couple of weeks. And I still got, I think my dad lived to be 80. He was either 83 or 84 when he passed. My mother was like 77 when she passed. They passed about 6 weeks apart, believe it or not. And anyway, I think about that a lot, you know, about my time of life. It's actually very short at this point in life, you know, just a few months, a few years, who knows, you know. So I get out and ride and try to enjoy myself, you know. Like everybody else, I have a lot of health problems, and I can barely walk without a cane. But I can still sit on this seat and twist this throttle and push the brake pedals and stuff. I don't have no trouble with that. I'm so impressed with how good this 150cc scooter runs. I really am. This thing is kind of remarkable. When I bought it scared to death that I was really going to not like it at all. And I've taken it where every time I ride on it, I'm bragging about it to somebody, if not just to the camera, you know. As long as you keep that good gas in it, well, it runs just fine. It must have a higher compression ratio or something to need that premium gas in it. But it sure don't like it when you don't have premium gas in it. I think we're going to finally get some rain. They've been saying it's going to rain all day today. I'll be lucky to get home before I get wet, I guess. Just got maybe 4 miles to 5 miles from here. Ah, look at them pretty clouds up there. Georgia's got those beautiful, great, big, tall, must be miles tall clouds. All right. Sky sure is pretty when it was out there.